Groovy. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ledger. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button. If you are not already, I'm trying to reach my goal of 300 subscribers. But anyway, what are we talking about today? We are reviewing Army of Darkness. And we'll start by talking about the good. I like how this movie it feels like a B movie where it's low budget. And I know people are going to be in the comments saying, hey, you picked on Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey for being low budget. Yeah. Here's the thing. Winnie the Pooh Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey ruined my childhood, so they're not really good to if you want to get my attention, comparing these two things together is not going to get my attention fast. Also, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey has a very short budget, and so does this movie. But what's the difference? Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey takes itself dead serious. This movie does not. It knows exactly what it is, and it's an hour 20 minutes. It gets in, it gets out, and it is so fun to just watch this stuff. It's not too violent. It's not very violent. And just a heads up, I will not be doing my versus episode for Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey and the meme one today. I do not want to get a headache today having to discuss both of those atrocious movies. So I will do it tomorrow, or whenever I feel like having a really bad day. But anyway, I think there's so much fun. It's very slapstick, especially things like when they have the little Ashes, and Ash is trying to step on one of the little ones, and he falls onto the floor, and he grabs a nail, so Ash steps on the nail. It's hilarious. There's so many fun things, especially like when the skeletons are coming up, and he shows his tongue at one because he outsmarts it, and then he grabs his tongue. It's hilarious. Oh, it's so funny. It's the slapstick in this movie is hilarious. Sorry about the little cut there, but another thing that I found great about this is Bruce Campbell. His one-liners are off the charts in here. This is Bruce Campbell firing on all cylinders. He's hilarious. It's a movie that has pretty good pacing because it's not very long. It gets in, it gets out. It does not require much time from you. It's an action horror comedy. It's so funny, and it can be really awesome at times. And like that scene where it's like, "Hail to the king, baby." Awesome. So funny. And there's just so many quotable moments in here, you have to give credit to it. And I'm also going to put the effects in the good department. Here's why. I know the effects look terrible because they suck because of the low budget. This is my version of So Bad It's Good. Those effects are so atrociously bad and awful. They're doing it like to make fun of themselves in a way, so they're knowing how bad it is. So it is so bad it loops around and becomes good again. That is when it comes to the effects. I love those effects so much. They're so funny, and sometimes they even use the effects that are bad so bad to their advantage to like make a joke out of it or something. And I think that it's funny. This is my first Evil Dead movie I've ever seen. I have not seen the first two. This is the third one because my dad had this one purchased and he told me this one was by far the best. This is awesome. I absolutely loved it. I think that this is an action movie that you would want to see. This is so funny. This is one of the most quotable movies I can think of seeing ever. And that scene where he's like trying to chant the thing to the book, I'll show the clip.
Klaatu, Barada.
But anyway, it is so funny, and the way he like coughs about it because he can't remember. It's so funny. I absolutely loved it. And if I had to go for the bad, I think some of the effects, even though some of the effects are so bad they're good, some are a bit distracting at times. It's not too much, and I think that I think the woman that he's with is a bit underutilized, and how she has a dramatic tonal shift from being someone that tries to kill him, and then she's like, okay, no, I like you. It's so weird. And I think there was one more. Oh yeah. One thing is that there is a scene involving Ash, when he has his gun in the holster is empty. Well, he's just walking around, but he has his holster empty where the gun would be, but there's no gun with him. And then the next scene, a man is a knight disrespecting him, so he pulls out his gun and shoots the guy and destroys the sword. And I'm like, where'd you get the gun? The gun wasn't there. It wasn't in the holster. can you conjure it up out of nowhere suddenly? Those are like my only two gripes with the film because I absolutely loved it. This was awesome. It is weird, but it is one of those movies that knows it's weird, so it's just trying to have fun with it. The only thing I don't know is why, because the Evil Dead and especially I think Evil Dead 2, they were enormous hits when they came out. I have no idea why this one was so low budget, especially since this was Bruce Campbell, who was very popular. So you had two extremely popular films getting a sequel. You had Bruce Campbell in the film and a movie called Army of Darkness. Why would that get a low budget? I have no idea why. But anyway, I love this film. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. It was so awesome, so funny. So I recommend you check this out. I reviewed it on Letterboxd. Make sure to follow me on Letterboxd, by the way, if you're not already. But thank you all so much for watching this. Remember, I'm trying to reach my goal of 300 subscribers, and I may actually get to that soon. So please like and subscribe, and have a good one.